Hi, Lake students. Today I'm here with Mrs. Leemgraven, and we're going to talk about the zones of regulation again. Today we're going to focus on the red zone. If you can remember about the red zone, this is the red monster, and it is anger, or feeling like we're losing some control. When you're in the red zone, you can feel very mad, you can feel kind of terrified, and you might do things like you might be yelling or hitting and doing things that show that your body is not in control. So today we want to go and talk to some lake staff to find out what do they do when they are in the red zone? How do they get to be more like the green monster? And also, what are some of the signs that let them know that they're getting into the red zone? Let's go and find out.
So our first guest is Mr. Howerton. Mr. Howerton, how can you tell that you are getting to be in the red zone?
When I'm getting to be in the red zone, really angry, sometimes I'll find myself kind of clenching my fist, kind of my muscles get tightened up a little bit, my face might get a little red, I'll just kind of not be able to think really clearly. I'll start to get angry and a little confused. So that's what happens to me sometimes when I'm getting red.
And what do you do to help calm your brain and body to get in the green zone?
The big thing that really helps me is I literally take a step back away from wherever I'm at. I take some really deep breaths, just nice 3-4, nice slow deep breaths. I kind of do this with my hands, just kind of stretch my hands and my body out, and that helps me relax. But really just the breathing, those deep belly breaths is what I use, and that really helps me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Howerton.
Thank you.
Our next guest is Miss Whitson. Hi. Okay, Miss Whitson, how can you tell that your brain and body is starting to get in the red zone or feel like the red monster?
Well, this is very appropriate because Mrs. Whitson gets a really red face, and I feel really red on the inside as well. So when I start to feel that way, I like to close my eyes, take a deep breath, and go to my happy place, which is a place that's up north that I grew up going to with my grandparents. That's what I do.
Awesome. Thank you. Now we have our fabulous art teacher, Miss Rosano. Miss Rosano, how can you tell that your body is starting to get in the red zone or feel like the red monster?
I can tell because my body gets tense. And sometimes my voice might even change. Okay? And I can tell I'm getting frustrated and need to stop and take a deep breath.
Oh, so that got into our next question. What do you do when you get really angry to help yourself calm down?
Sometimes I take a deep breath and then I can continue. Sometimes I need to just stop and take a break and then come back.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Rosano.
Okay.
So that was really cool, wasn't it? We got to see how some staff members at our school handle their anger and frustration and get themselves back to the green monster. So as you can see, even grown-ups, even the staff at your school get angry sometimes. And what's important is that we just know how to handle it and we have strategies for getting ourselves back to the green. So what we would like you to do is talk with your mom or dad or your family about how you can tell that your body's getting into the red zone and what you can do to calm down. Thanks so much, everybody.